have it. Welcome to Crimson Guitars and welcome to a little bit of experimenting with fashion. I like black nitrile gloves. Hi, how are you? Okay, we have part of Crimson Guitars or Crimson Toolworks' most popular products. I can't even remember the beginning of that sentence to make sure whether it made sense or not. One of the most popular products that we create and ship out every single day is our stunning stains. And that is a water-based stain. And we also obviously make the Crimson Guitars finishing oil. Now, this is based on true oil, but better. It's thinner, penetrates more, builds up into a nicer finish without needing to be rubbed down at any point. It's rather lovely. P.S. Don't forget to rub it down. Without needing to be sanded down. Can you tell I'm not quite in the mode for shooting videos yet? Now, the problem is, with the water-based stunning stains, we have an oil-based finish. And it does work, and in fact it works really well. However, incremental improvements in all things. Now, trying to come up with a different stain, we introduced the Stunning Stains shots, which are the base for the Stunning Stains, and that can be mixed with either a solvent of either water or alcohol. But neither of those are designed from the ground up to work with the oil. So, I have here some prototype oil-based stains, and on top of that, prototype oil-based stains coming pre-mixed in guitar finishing oil. And I've been playing around. I've got pieces of wood and bits of stuff, and it works pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do here now is see what you guys think. I'm going to use two different colours, an oil wash of black on the base with, it's called, well, it's the red stain, but it actually, and there it looks quite red, but it actually looks brown in the end. Let's put that back where it belongs. But we're going for sort of tiger's eye sort of thing. And yeah, fun times. Doors opening. We're trying a different mic setup today because microphones have been plaguing us for days, so you're going to hear a little bit more general sound. Anyway, this guitar has been fine sanded and then damped a little bit to raise the grain and then fine sanded again. And I'm about to start applying stain. So this is the it's not gunstock oil in the slightest. True oil is the gunstock oil. This is guitar finishing oil with black oil-based pigment. And what I don't want to do is get oil over the edges. So that's very subtle. And I'm applying it very dry, or relatively dry, because I don't want any drips over the edge. Crikey. Let's see, go a little bit more. So very subtle. I'm not sure if it might be a little bit too subtle for the effect I want. In fact, it pretty much is. So what I'm going to do is go over with the black tint. The that is at the heart of this finish, although... Sorry, that's quite pretty. So there we go. Okay, well that is the black stain suspended in the gunstock oil. Let's experiment. Let's just mess around a little bit more. I know the finish that I want to get, sort of a tiger's eye effect, and it's going to be a little bit stronger than this. So why not jump the gun a little bit? Ooh, dropped that. My hands are slippery. Don't touch your tool when you've got slippery hands. I can't believe I just said that. It's a valid argument. Okay, so this is gunstock oil with red stain in it. So you can see the sort of colour come into life. And you can layer this up. Gently. I think if we do decide to go with this as a product, we're definitely going to have to make the black stronger. But that's fine. So, while I'm doing this, my favourite, and well, there's many reasons why I like guitar finishing oil rather than lacquer. Don't get me wrong, lacquer definitely has its place, and you know, if you're throwing a guitar around and gigging and doing a lot of moving in between different environments, for example, a lacquered guitar will be a little bit more stable, because the wood isn't allowed to breathe very much at all. However, from the point of view of a hobby guitar builder, or even a guitar builder, guitar finishing oil gives you a much more repeatable finish without having to spend hours and hours wet sanding down coats of lacquer and then, you know, buffing and wet sanding and buffing and wet sanding, which is not, it's not fun. This however is fun. Now with guitar finishing oil, you put a coat on and you rub the excess away immediately, and that is the finish you're left with. As long as you rub enough off so that you actually get yourself a nice touch dry finish. You won't get a sticky feeling. You won't get a nasty film finish that you then have to sand down. And you know, done carefully and properly, it's maybe a little bit slower to get a perfect finish, although that is debatable. But you end up with something perfect without all of that work. Now, okay, so we've gone a light black, then the red gunstock oil. Just for fun, let's go yellow gunstock oil as well, because I'm just, at this point, just playing. And then you'll see what the actual plan is. Let's get some yellow. You've got a lovely, naturalish sort of thing going on here. which is fine. Just not for this guitar, really. Just to keep it even. We'll cover the whole thing. So that there's got, I mean, that is now, that's a really nice finish. But what I really want, something a little bit more vibrant, shall we say. Okay. I'm going to go in with the red stain itself. So this hasn't been mixed in. Let's get some fresh back there. This hasn't been mixed in with any oil, and is going to give me a sort of tiger's eye effect. If I can find where I put it. There we go. This is much thicker. So oil-based stain. This is where we go for it. God, that smells nice. So as you can see, if you go lightly, you could conceivably actually come up with a passable burst. Look at that. So as long as you rub it evenly. Ooh, I went a little bit too far there. Come on. It's difficult to judge. Okay. We're not done yet. We're not done yet at all. Even this out. A little bit too orange for my liking at the moment. So, ooh, now I'm playing. I should never have extemporized. I did my practice run, I knew what I wanted to do, and then I started playing. I'm going to put a layer of black tinted gunstock oil over. And then we're going to add, oh there we go, see, that's taking it back a little bit. So this is cutting back the red a little bit and giving me more of those yellows and highlights that I wanted. There we go. Alright, so at this stage I'm going to leave this to cure and dry and age a little bit, and then no, it's not quite red enough yet. It's not quite red enough yet. If I don't like this, I can always take it back. Yep. That's it. I'm going to let it cure for a couple of days now, and then on with just clear guitar finishing oil. Fun times. Thank you very much for watching. If this is something that you're interested in, please let me know in the comments below. We are seriously considering adding this to our range of finishes, along with a grain filler. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. Click like and subscribe and all that goodness, and please share with your friends because I want you to. The gloves are off. Oh, there we go. That's going to be pretty cool. Next time I'm going to start with the black tint right at the base, the solid black tint rather than the tinted oil, and it'll give an even more accentuated finish. Maybe I'll do that on the neck on the back of this guitar. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Be back soon. I don't need to wash my hands. I wore gloves for a change.